And that brings us to one of the key system questions here, which is whether alternative routes can really compensate in a meaningful way. So how much spare bypass capacity is really left right now? And specifically, the Saudi East-West pipeline and the UAE's ADCOP pipeline already running close to their practical limits.
Yes, so with the Saudi East-West pipeline, we are seeing exports there about 3 million barrels per day. Prior to them redirecting those flows, that volume was about 750,000 barrels a day. We still think that can increase by another maybe 1.5 million barrels per day, so up to 4.5 million barrels a day in total there. Now we are seeing all of the tankers that typically head into the Mideast Gulf there, because they are being redirected to Yanbu, the other destination of that east-west pipeline. Typically you see the majority of Saudi crude exports coming out of the Mideast Gulf there, but instead they're going to be coming out of Yanbu. So that situation for now is serving them very well. Not all of those exports are going to be able to be redirected, but for the most part, it is looking like that's going to happen. In terms of UAE, they have a pipeline as well where they can redirect those flows to Fujairah. However, the terminal there at Fujairah was hit over the weekend, and so it was hit with drone debris. Loadings have been impacted, and so that situation is somewhat more in question. As you see these attacks continuing to escalate, so you see Kharg Island being attacked, you see like a tit-for-tat response from Iran, and so Iran is now targeting, as we've seen with UAE, and so we should expect that to continue, and so the UAE flows are really in question.